Hey y'all, welcome back to Super Geeked. I have a different kind of video for you today. I'm sharing with you Target collaborations that have sold for over $100. Who would have thought that you could find items that were sold at your local Target in the thrift store and make $100? Crazy, right? You're not alone. Some of these comps surprised me too. Well, if you're interested in finding out more, stick around and we'll get into it. Hi everybody, if you're new, my name's Victoria, and here at Super Geeked, we celebrate all the things we get super geeked about, and I get super geeked about reselling on platforms like Poshmark, Etsy, eBay, and Mercari, so I'm always on the hunt in thrift stores looking for things to bring me top dollar on the resale market. And these are some items that you can find that were sold at Target that can still bring you big bucks. If you don't know, Target has been doing collaborations with designers for over 20 years now. In fact, they had a 20th anniversary collection. So what made me think about making this video? In my last What Sold video, I talked about a Target collaboration with Shaq Fancy and shared with you what I was able to sell that Target dress for. And it got me thinking, I have sold other Target collaborations for a fair amount too. And maybe I should go and investigate. What else is out there that we don't know about? So the way this is going to work is I'm going to tell you the brand, and then I'm going to show you some of the comps of solds for items under that brand. We'll start off with the inspiration for this video, Shaq Fancy. This collaboration happened in 2020, so just last year, and featured an array of beautiful dresses in their signature florals, very feminine silhouettes. And it really doesn't matter on the resale market which of the dresses you're selling. As you can see, the dresses are all selling for over the $100 mark. So it really doesn't matter which one you pick up. You should be able to get a good return on your money. Now, the ones I sold around the $65 mark, but my profit margin was really great on those. So I was fine with letting them go for that amount. However, as you can see from these, you can list them for higher if you choose to do that. So if you see any out on the secondary market, definitely pick them up because these dresses do sell for well over $100, and they only originally retailed for about $40 to $60. The next collaboration we're going to talk about is the Neiman Marcus 2012 collaboration with Target. This actually featured a list of amazing designers, but we're going to talk about Thom Browne and this blazer that you see here. The blazer actually is reselling for either over $100 or right around the $100 mark. But the great thing about it is that it is versatile. It is actually a unisex blazer, so it can be for anybody. And that makes it very desirable. I have actually resold this blazer, new with tags, for $85. So if you see the Thom Browne Target blazer, definitely pick it up. Missoni was featured in 2011 with a capsule collection, but brought back in 2019 for the 20th anniversary collaboration with Target. And as you can see, they had both clothing and housewares, and housewares are where it's at on the resale market. But this dress in particular, worn by the lovely Elizabeth Olsen, also sells or resells for over $100. You can find luggage, as you can see, sells for over the $100 mark. There's curtains, there were dishes, there's throw blankets, there's bedding. There was even a bicycle that has resold for about $800 on eBay, but it is very rare to find. So if you happen to ever run across it, definitely pick it up. I did find some of the dishes and unfortunately did not get them from the liquidation company, and I'm still kicking myself for it because I could have made a pretty penny on those. So hard goods with the Missoni collaboration is definitely where it's at on the resale market. definitely going to get a higher price point on those items, but you can also pick up this zigzag cardigan and matching dress that Elizabeth Olsen was wearing because it is selling for, if not a little bit over 100 or just under the $100 mark. The other clothing from this collection, I wouldn't necessarily recommend. I have tried to sell some of it and it just does not move. So this is the one exception out of the clothing for Missoni that I would pick up. Anna Sui was another designer that had her own capsule collection with Target back in 2009 and was brought back 10 years later in 2019 for the 20th anniversary collaboration. This dress in particular is the only one I would really look for worn here on Emma Stone, and that is the baby doll dress with the blue ribbon. It has sold for over $150, but more around the $100 mark consistently. And the other dresses from the Anna Sui Target collaboration were not as successful, but this dress on the resale market can fetch you around the $100 mark, if not over. So definitely be on the lookout for this beautiful baby doll dress. Much like the Missoni collection with Target, the Lilly Pulitzer collaboration had not only clothing, but lots of home goods. They had outdoor items, they had chairs and hammocks, umbrellas, throw pillows, clothing, anything they could put the Lilly Pulitzer patterns on, they did. This collaboration was in 2015 and then brought back in 2019 for the 20th anniversary. But you really want to be on the lookout for the hammocks and the umbrellas and the folding chairs. Those all sell for over $100. Also, the Weekender bag does really well in both of the patterns that they offered at Target, so keep an eye out for those. They have a rare Lilly Pulitzer wallpaper, which, much like the bike, is hard to find, but if you can, it resells for a lot. But I also wanted to throw in the collaboration dresses because even though they don't fetch around the $100 mark, they do sell consistently for between $40 and $30. So you may still want to pick those up to resell. The next collaboration was not a collaboration at all. You can see these are the characters from the Twilight series movie, and that bedspread right there on Bella Swan's bed was actually just a plain old Target comforter set. It was never meant to be in the Twilight movies, but happened to be purchased to be used. Here's the original listing on the Target website for the home flocked comforter set. It sold for around $100. But if you find it out in the wild, definitely pick it up to resell. It has some crazy wild comps, not just on Poshmark, but on eBay. It's very sought after, and a recent viral TikTok video is garnering signatures on a petition to bring back the Bella Swan Twilight comforter set to Target. Will Target do it? I don't know, but right now it is a hot item on the resale market. If you're a reseller, you're probably already on the lookout for the Hunter rain boots to resell. They also had a collaboration with Target back in 2018 and came back for the 20th anniversary collection. The Hunter backpack coolers are the ones that you really want to be looking for. They sell for around $150, $125, but they also had a duffel bag, a weekender bag, and a backpack that all can sell for over $100. They even had a waterproof wagon, and that is another item you can keep your eye out for when you're looking for items to resell. But definitely the cooler backpack is the most sought after of all of the Hunter collaboration. So if you find those, definitely snag those right away. The next designer we're going to talk about is Altair. The Altair Target collaboration happened in 2014 with a line of luxurious women's clothing that you can see here. And then also pictured on the beautiful Naomi Harris, Naomi Watts, and Carrie Russell. That trench jacket that Carrie Russell is wearing is where the money really is. You can see here it sells consistently for around $125 or $100, although the velvet pieces have sold high too. And then in the corner there, that bar set, I actually own that. I bought this when the collection came out and I love that set. I use it all the time. One of the capsule collections that I really enjoyed was the Victoria Beckham for Target that came out in 2017. It had a lot of 60s mod influence in the silhouettes, and I actually own, I think, about 5 pieces from this collaboration in my personal wardrobe. So there you go. The first one I want to talk about is the Bug Bomber. This one sells for over $100 and is very sought after. Also, the Calla Lily pantsuit that Victoria Beckham wore for the premiere of this collection is selling for either the $100 mark or just under. And then the bright pink trousers sell for around the $100 mark also. So those 3 pieces are the ones that I would definitely be on the lookout. Isaac Mizrahi is pretty synonymous with Target collaborations. He's been collaborating with Target since 2003, all the way up until the 2019 20th anniversary collection. So we've all seen Isaac Mizrahi pieces in Target over the years, but there's some pieces you definitely should be on the lookout for resale. The first is this pink coat. It has consistently sold for about $125. And then the plaid or floral A-line dress, both dresses, sell for $100 or just under the $100 mark. Very vintage inspired, very cute. And then more recently, the houndstooth coat that came out for the 20th anniversary collection. Jason Wu had a capsule collection in 2012 and came back for the 20th anniversary in 2019. There were some very cute pieces in his collection, as you can see here. And there's one in particular that does really well resell, but it's not this dress. I've resold this dress before and it sells for $20, so not that dress. It is actually this cat tote bag. That's right, it has sold for just under $100, but generally consistently sells for around the $60 mark. So if you do see this collaboration with Jason Wu and Target, I would definitely recommend picking up this precious little tote bag for resale. Another designer that had a piece brought back for the 20th anniversary collection was Erin Featherson. Her original capsule collection was back in 2007, and then they brought back the heart-shaped tote bag for the 2019 20th anniversary edition. And it is an oversized shoulder bag in the shape of a heart. It was featured in red and in tan, and it has sold on the resale market for over $100, but most consistently sells around $60 in either color. I would love to get my hands on this bag for sure. And now we circle back to where it all began with Michael Graves collaborating with Target in 1999 and also for the 20th anniversary collection. The innovative designer made these really cool housewares. The tea kettle is probably the most sought after of all of it because it features this piece off the front that actually looks like steam, very cool, and has consistently sold for over $100. Then there's also wall clocks, ice buckets, martini shakers. There is corkscrews, and even a chess set that you can see here on eBay has sold for over $100. So definitely look for these Michael Graves Target collaboration pieces because they do great on the resale market and would definitely be worth picking up. So I hope that information was helpful for you. I know it's probably kind of surprising to see these comps. Like, who would have thought Target collaborations could sell for that much, you guys? But they do. So definitely keep your eye out when you're on the hunt for items to source for your resale business, because they're certainly out there. I mean, Targets are everywhere, and you know, these collaborations were in every store. So you're bound to run across one of these sooner or later. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We just surpassed 1,000 subscribers, and we would love to have you here too. Also, don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the way out if you enjoyed this content. We are always putting out new content, so if you hit the bell down below, you can get notified when new content does come out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!